So, Vicky, you rolled a 1, didn't you, for darkness?
Yeah, and then Dave rolled the encounter, and that's where we're at.
So I've set them up. Hopefully you can see the stat cards. If they're a bit whitewashed, I'll move them. But we've basically got 4 Scorn Hunters and 4 Scorn Savages. So I think we got off lightly, really. So, I think it's Jack to kick off, isn't it? With his bow of slaughter everything.
I think that is generally the plan, isn't it?
What's I mean, we are surrounded, but I mean you've got point blank anyway, so it doesn't mean you make any odds to you.
Well, unfortunately, think it's very difficult that I use arrows, so I've only got 2 stamina.
Just before Jack hits them, what is the behaviours or perks, whichever one it is, we roll to start with?
We don't actually roll them until. Oh no, actually, we do roll the perks beforehand. So,
I thought we did.
Dave, do you want to roll 2 dice for the hunter's perks?
6 and 4.
Okay, 6 and 4. So the hunters have got seasoned, so they're on +1 to hit. So I'm going to mark that on the card, so they now hit on a 2+. And they've got fire arrows, so whenever they do quick shot, if they do any crits, it will also ignite the target. So that's the hunters. And do you want to roll 2 more, Dave, for the savages?
1 and 3.
1 and 3. So they've got headbutt. So they've got aggressive defense. Works whenever a melee attack misses the scorn, and not only on the roll of a 1. So if you don't hit them, they're going to attack you with a headbutt. And
But only on melee attack, yes?
Yes. If a scorn suffers a melee attack which rolls a 1, but in this case if you miss, period, they will immediately attack them back with shield bash. Well, now they do headbutt. And 3 is a heavy shield, so attackers suffer -1 to hit. So I'm going to write a little -1 on the card so we don't forget. So yeah, the ones basically surrounding us are going to be harder to hit now.
Well,
Can I time meddle and move Jack backwards? Is that worth doing? Because all those other things are at the back.
I don't know if it makes any odds because Jack can shoot in combat anyway because he's got point blank.
Yeah, I just thought if he's in point blank. Evening, guys. I just thought if Jack's point blank, he hits on 1 higher anyway. If I could move him out the way, then he would be hitting on a better score.
Oh, are you talking about the -1 to hit thing that they do?
Yeah, because at point blank, Jack, I believe, hits on a 3.
Point blank, I would be hitting on a 3 if they're giving me a -1 penalty. Unfortunately, I'll be on 4.
Yeah, and I just thought if I move him away,
Needs to be
then
4 away from get close.
okay,
I might be relying on Dave to do things up close and I'll deal with the hunters.
that's a better shot.
relying on me to do what?
Hit the ones around us, and Jack will hit the ones down the corridor.
Right, okay.
You do the melee, I'll do the shooting.
So business as usual then?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll play darts, you play whack-a-mole.
Fair enough. So, alright Jack, you're going to skewer those 4 at the back.
I think I certainly shall. So
Okay.
I'm just...
Found the stream bot.
Is the stream bot kicking off already?
Yep.
Yeah, Ross deliberately wrote in capitals. He was
Good
missing
shot.
his body.
Right. Just a quick check. What is their initiatives, each of them?
They're all 4.
Oh, awesome. In which case, I'm probably going to be safe. I'm thinking I could arrow storm the 4 at the back and try and get rid of them. It's probably worth it, isn't it?
Yep.
It depends whether you want to deny the rest of us any chance of hitting anything.
I won't be able to do anything about the 4 that are around us.
Oh yeah, because it's a 4x4 area, isn't it, Arrowstorm?
Exactly.
Well then, is it actually worth it, Jack? I mean, would you end up potentially doing more carnage with straight shots?
Well, again, it's 7 shots versus 4. Oh, fuck it. I'll just go with normal attack so I can get the extra stamina back that way.
Fair enough. Alright, well, pencils at the bottom one.
Okay, away we go. Hitting on 2.
3.
3 for them. Are they -1 to hit?
Oh, no, they're not, are they?
It's the
Those
savage, yeah, the savages, the ones surrounding us, they're a -1.
On 2, then.
So 2's to hit. Away it goes. That's lucky, that's a 2.
Really?
And their endurance is 9. In fact, the endurance for all these guys is 9. They're pretty tough.
+4, so I'm now on +13. Which is handy. I only rolled 6. So 19. 10 wounds to the first one.
10 wounds, bloody hell. So they've got 19 in total, so it's got 9 left.
13. That's of their endurance.
Oh, fair enough. In which case I'm just going to shoot him again.
Yeah, I won't bother marking it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, second shot. That's 3.
That sounded like someone was coughing up a furball then.
9 wounds. Did a bit.
Oh, dead.
Is he gone?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so he's knackered.
Explosive arrow.
Bye-bye, Hunter. So, presumably you're just going to work your way up the line.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the explosive arrow can hit anyone in line of sight, can't it? So you don't actually have to hit that pack again if you don't want to.
No, I don't have to technically, but I'm going to.
Okay.
And so that is 15. So, that's 15 wounds, I should say.
He's got 4 health left.
Yep, and I've got...
Shot number 3.
Yeah, 2 shots left.
Dave, you might actually get a chance to use your maul.
It's a hit.
Well, it only needs 4 health and you
Okay,
automatically
just
do
on
4
8.
wounds to it. So
Yeah.
it's dead.
It's a gone, so another hunter bites the bullet.
3 arrow.
So exploding arrow, is it?
That's a
Yeah.
hit.
Which are you targeting the hunters again? Just working you out the line.
I'm just going up the line. I really don't want to be set on fire. I don't have a good history of it. Natural fish. 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
Ow.
Okay, 12 left on that one.
So, last arrow is a crit.
Oh, well that's gone then, isn't it? So,
That'll be 12 plus
Say 12
4.
plus...
4.
No, sorry, 16 wounds.
So 16 wounds, it's dead.
yeah, he's knackered.
So 3 arrow.
Yeah, last free arrow, last hunter at the
That's
end.
the first time I've had it called a maul. Dave's very good at mauling. And now he has a leaping maul.
He
A
doesn't
lethal smashing maul, no less.
Yeah. Dave Smash. Right, sorry, you shooting that last one, are you? Are you done?
Yeah.
And that's disappointing. So that's 9 wounds.
So it's got 9 wounds. It's got 10 health left.
10 hits, okay. I'm going to mark the ones it's taken just to be consistent. So 5 and 4. Are you spent, Jack?
Yay.
Oh,
Snake.
No, Snake,
It's got trouser to go.
who has got a range of 6. So can I reach you?
Oh, I think you
Okay.
can actually. 1,
3, 3, 6,
2,
5.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, trouser snake can get him.
Away goes the trouser snake.
Yeah.
Hits.
Need maximum penetration to off him.
3d6 plus nothing. Right, we got 2, 5, 11. So
That wound.
no damage. So 2 wounds.
Apparently, we need to consult Dave's Vicky about his mauling.
Where is Bubbles tonight?
He's here. He's just dealing with
His beer. Right, so we got 3 dead hunters. Ross on chat has spat his beer everywhere, and now Dave's ready for a mauling.
Vicky, do you fancy time meddling?
He's doing them all.
You want your mauling time medalled? Are you looking to be moved back a square, are you, Dave? I take it.
No, I'm looking to be imbued with pain so I can go and smash some more face.
Okay, you're only next to one savage at the moment, though.
Yeah, I was going to leap in between the middle of them.
Oh, okay. Well, you're just going to jump up and down.
Yeah, I was
Get taken.
The fidgeting Nephilim. Okay, are you time meddling then, Vicky? Are you going to imbue Dave with pain?
Yeah, Dave has been imbued with 4 pain.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Dave, it's time to do the helicopter.
Okay, so Dave, you're leaping up.
I need to leap up to the top
And
because you'll
you're-
get extra damage bonus on them.
You're landing. Sorry, 1 square to the left. I take it, so you can hit 2.
Either that or I jump up to the top to hit 2, but then I suppose you can hit them anyway, so...
Yeah, Vicky and I are next to them, so we've got a higher initiative than them anyway.
Yeah, I'll just leap there then. So that's 1 stamina to do that.
Okay, cool.
Right, okay.
So should you want to start with the one on the right? Or no, actually, do you want to start with the one next to Jack? Might make more sense.
Okay, first attack. Hitting on 3s now because of their shield. That's a 2, of course it is. Second attack. That's a 3.
Cool.
So 2d6 plus... Oh, so I don't get the smash bonus this time because that's the first attack only. It's missed.
That's a shame.
Come back into Twitch because it picked me up for some reason. Right, so 2d6 plus 12. Ignoring endurance. Oh, he dead. 23 wounds.
Bloody hell. He is very much dead. His 19 life counts for toffee. So he's gone.
Next.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
I'll just
generate another attack?
I'll spend 4 off to generate another attack, yeah.
Okay, so 4 fury burned.
So hit the last one that I can attack is a miss. Of course it is. Right, okay, so that's it. That's all I've done.
You sound a bit disappointed there, Dave.
I rolled a 1, so
Yeah.
I rolled 2 attacks. They should have headbutted me twice.
Oh, that is a very good point, actually. Yeah, it's a really good point because aggressive defense. If a Scorn suffers a melee attack, which rolls a 1, but that's been upgraded now because they got headbutt. So if you miss period, the Scorn will immediately attack them back with Shield Bash. Shield Bash is not very good though. It's only 1d6 damage, albeit plus their 7 strength. And on a critical hit after dealing damage, the Accursed's turn ends immediately. It's a bit late to go back and redo that, but we'll sort it out. So the first one then hits on a... What do they hit on a 4+? That can't be right. Yeah, I've just written that down wrong. So Savages actually hit on a 3+. So sort that out. So the first one, Dave, crits you.
Does that mean the one that should have been dead actually has to come back?
Well, it depends how you play this, because if you had chosen to tumble backwards a square, then you would have been next to the one next to Vicky, so you could have killed that one for argument's sake instead.
Yeah.
So,
Or you could have. Oh yeah, I'm with you. Yep.
or Vicky would have had to time medal you back to where you were, but it's probably would have made more sense to tumble backwards, wouldn't it, to avoid the attack and then smash the one next to Vicky instead.
Right, well, I'll just reduce my stamina by 2 then.
Okay, and then that sorts that out. So if I move you back to...
One back and kill that one.
Yeah, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to move that guy down. So you still would have got your kill. So that was the first headbutt then, which you would have tumbled. And then the second one is a 6 as well. So it would have ended your turn. It wouldn't have made any odds at that point because your last attack missed anyway. But what do you want to do with that? Do you want to...
Is it?
It's still going to be 1d6 damage plus 7. So do you want to evade it? Can you evade
Yeah.
it?
To evade.
Okay, damage is... oh, I screwed that up. I rolled 2 dice. It should have been 1. So let's do that again. Oh, it's a 6, typical. 6 plus 7, so 11 damage.
Ooh,
13.
ow.
13.
I couldn't even time medal either. I can't do it in the middle of a phase.
Yeah, sorry Dave, you're right.
I made 16 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, my maths sucked then.
My shield.
Okay, so that's that sorted out. Dave, would you have had a chance to spend your fury for that last attack, or would it have got stopped before you got to that point?
Well, technically, well, no, I would have because
It was the last one that missed, wasn't it?
last one that missed. So I would have spent fury after the second one, which killed the one next to Vicky.
Okay, cool. Well, we have sorted it out then. So, my go then, I suppose. I've forgotten to generate faith again, so I would have generated 3 more faith. But I'm only going to lay 2 down because I've hit my limit, I think. Or have I? No, I haven't hit my limit. I need to go and get another one out.
Destroy that shit.
I'll get that out later. So, can't remember what miracles I've got. Is anyone likely to need any healing, do we think?
What that?
Well, I've got full health, but I'm going to take a hit from one of them. At least one of them.
Okay, I might have to do it in the following round then. I might do blessed attacks. It's cheap and cheerful. So I'm going to do blessed attacks. It costs 3. So I'm going to lose the 3 faith that I just generated basically, and it's going to give me an extra attack. And when I cast a miracle, I get an extra attack on top of that as well. So I should have 5 attacks now. And I'm going to try and smack the one behind me. So rolling to hit on a 3+. So first one misses.
That was...
Headbutt.
Oh no, actually, yeah, it's definitely going to miss, isn't it? Because they're -1 to hit those guys. So yeah, I'm going to get headbutted. So they hit me on a 4+, sorry 3+. So they have hit me, and it's 1d6 plus 7. So I'm just going to tank this on my shield. I'm not going to bother doing anything. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 won't do anything. Next attack is a crit. So that's cool. That's going to be 12, 13, 14.
End your turn, remember? Oh, so it was your crit. Sorry, ignore me. Turn, but it's not, it was you doing the crit, not them.
Yeah, that was
so
me. That was me doing the crit. Yeah. So I'm just finding out what my strength is. My strength is 3. So I've got 12 plus 5. So 17. And I've got my sensor, which is 18. Have I got anything else? I think that's it. I think that's 18 damage. So I can spend some faith as well to add another 3 damage. Is that worth doing?
Yeah, they're quite tough.
Gives you more chance of killing it with the next attack, I suppose.
Okay, I'm going to spend another faith point. So what did I say? 17 or 18? It's 18. Plus the 3 is 21.
So 12 wounds.
12 wounds. That's pretty cool. Was that my second attack?
Yeah, that's one missed.
So third attack. There's hit. And then damage. That's pretty lame. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're just going to negate that with their endurance. So my fourth attack will be my blessed attack. So this one gets +1 to hit. I rolled a 1. So they're going to headbutt me, and I'm just going to take it on the armour again. So they've hit me with the headbutt, and damage wise they've done 5 + 7. So 12.
Oh.
So my armour is like 13 or something, so it won't even scratch it. And then the last attack is a hit. Oh, that's better. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. Is it worth adding on +3?
You're killing if you do.
Okay,
Otherwise you'll be left with one wound.
spend a faith point then. That takes me up to 18.
Yeah, it does 9 wounds to him. He only had
8 left.
8 left.
Okay, so that'll kill him then, which means I get 2 faith back, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how it works. How does it work? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get 2 back on that. So that's pretty good. And I think I'm done. So Vicky next, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not surrounded by anything, am I?
You're surrounded by Dave.
It's alright. It doesn't cause any threat.
Dave might give you a mauling.
Not with my dice roll.
Anyway, I am going to use my javelin to attempt to attack the thing in the top corner, because it's only got, what, 8 wounds left?
Yeah, it's taken 9. Sorry, it's taken 11, so yeah, 9 wounds left. Sorry, 8 left. My maths is shocking today.
That's what you can do for every other bloody game.
At the moment though, Vicky, you don't have line of sight to it because I think the doorway gets in the way.
I can move though.
Yeah, that would work.
You get 2 attacks.
Yep. But you should be hitting on 4 now.
Hitting on 4s. Well, I rolled a crit. Oh, I forgot to move. Do you want to drop me down? Drop me diagonally down 1? So I'm in front of Jack.
You'll be threatened then if you do that.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
walk me just into the room then.
Vicky, if you
yeah.
slide 1 to the left, that should be enough.
Yeah, do that.
So if you just go here, just wait for the video feed to catch up. I think that's enough that it kind of gets you close enough to the door pillar that the angle isn't quite as acute.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, do that. Then I've critted. So it's 12, 13, 14. So I've just done 17 damage. That'll be 8 wounds.
Which is what you needed.
Nice.
Literally what you needed.
Yes, I killed something. Okay, well I've got a second attack. So are either of the 2 that are left wounded?
No, they're fresh as a daisy, those ones.
Okay, well I'll hit the one between Jack and the snake. I missed, but he can't headbutt me because I'm too far away. It was a ranged attack anyway.
So you missed the savage patch between Jack and his snake.
Yeah, but I do have 2 magics left, so what I might do is Screaming Siren. So for every 2 source I use, providing I can roll 11, I get to place 1d6 wounds on a thing. So it's worth a try, even if I get 2 wounds on it.
Vicky, have you still got Spear of Hate, or did you jack that in?
I've still got Spear of Hate.
Would Spear of Hate not do enough damage to potentially kill one? Because Screaming Siren, it spreads the load, isn't it? And I don't think it's enough to actually outright kill any, but could Sphere of Hate kill one?
Siren does wounds, whereas Spear of Hate does damage.
Oh, okay.
So I'd need to roll really a 6 if I was to hit at the top end. So I'm going to do Screaming Siren.
Not Jack's neck again.
Yeah. So I've pulled it off, and now I can just do 1d6 wounds, but I have to minus their mind value, so unless I roll a 5 or a 6, they're not getting any wounds anyway.
Yeah, the mine's quite high because it's 4.
Yeah. I rolled a 1. It's all good. Let's try the other one. Trying the other dice. No, I failed. I rolled a 2 on that one. It's worth a try.
Have you not got the heating on today, Jack? Is Vicky not trying to roast you?
No, thank Christ not.
Okay, so that unfortunately didn't work. Have you got anything else you can do, or are you spent?
I'm out of magic. I imbued to rental.
Okay, so I think it's over to them now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Well, at least we're down to 2 from 8. It's not too bad.
yeah, it's pretty good. So who's up for a savaging? Did a roll for behaviour, Dave?
One of them.
I think it's our first demon attack for a long time.
So behaviour. Behaviour is a 4.
Behaviour's a 4. So the savages, what are they doing? Each savage without a target moves towards an accursed without any adjacent monsters, or the least amount, and targets them. Each attacks with their club. So, well, one's already next to Jack, so that won't move. And the other one, although it would probably go towards Vicky, can't get there because it's going to get threatened, so it's probably just going to... It would probably move diagonally, actually, and hit me.
Would it not hit Jack?
Oh, that's a good shout, actually. It would, wouldn't it?
Thanks.
He stood right beside her.
You wasn't going to do that.
Sorry, Jack. She made me
Well,
do
let's
it.
take one over to the right.
Yeah, they'll split their attack, so one of them would go somewhere else.
Well, no, it does specifically say that they target the accursed with the least... Oh, hang on. Move towards an accursed without any adjacent monsters or the least amount. Oh, no, actually, that implies that they spread apart.
Yeah.
So shall I put that one back next to me?
Yeah. But let's not try to kill our party off just yet.
You're the one that tried. Okay, Jack, do you want to get savaged first?
Well, apparently my other half thinks I need it.
Really good savaging.
Okay, you ready for your savaging then? So they just have written all these stats down wrong on them. I don't know why. Anyway, they have 2 attacks. So first one is going to hit on a 3+. Has hit you. A club will do 1d6 damage. A crit does 2d6, and they add on their strength of 7.
Okay.
So it was going to be 1d6 plus 7, yes?
Yeah, they're not that great.
Okay. Well, I shall.
You're looking at 13 as a total.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to evade it.
Okay.
I jumped on the wasp.
What's that, Dave?
I think I put anything up for you.
Probably not. Probably not.
Right, okay, so we've got a 3 plus the 7 is 10.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All good.
Okay, so the second attack from the savage is a 2, so that's going to miss you. So
Don't we
then,
headbutt them, same it.
no, they don't headbutt themselves.
Headbutt them.
So next one is going to attack me, and it misses with a 2. And the last attack on me is a 5. That's going to hit. I'm just going to use my armour. My armour's so good, I don't think it can do anything. So it's rolled.
There's no point even rolling.
What's yeah, because that's going to be 13. It's not going to go through the armour. Cool. Darkness will. So Dave, you're darkness man now because Vicky got sacked.
Oh, yeah, sack me too.
Have you just rolled a 1?
Yes, on the first attempt.
Bloody hell. Well, fortunately, it moves onto a grey zone, so it's not actually going to do anything. But we got 3 reds coming up now, and again, there's going to be no magic this turn.
No, I get 6. I get magic even on a 1.
Oh, because your funky skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So back to Jack then.
Yeah, there's only one creature now that denies me magic, and I think that's the something overlord.
The cultist overlord.
Yeah, that guy.
King Ratigan has been told off again.
Yeah.
He's like that naughty kid in school, isn't he, on the back bench? He likes to flick snot at people off the end of a ruler.
Delightful. Really, we went to different schools, and I went to Southampton.
I went to school of hard knocks. Jack, what are you up to?
Well, I suspect I'm going to shoot the one right in front of me.
Okay, right. So you're not going to get your sniper because he's. Sorry,
No,
Ricky.
it's not far enough away.
Oh.
I'd need to be 4 away at least.
Fair enough.
Well,
Shall I
could
imbue
move me-
you?
You could move me 3 away. No, there's no point there. I'm hitting on pause. So
Well, if I moved you 3 away, you can hit the one at the bottom by Liam.
you move me 3 away, I can hit the one by me. On 3 plus.
Could I?
I only have to be 4 or more away for it to work.
Yeah, so maybe 1 square for every source I choose.
Oh, hang on. No, it wouldn't be enough.
But it would for the one, if I moved you 3 backwards, see the other side of the doorway, would be for you to hit the one by Liam.
True.
So, if you move Jack the other side of the doorway, he's going to hit the one by you.
Okay, so you're time meddling.
Yeah.
Can you time meddle as many times as you like in a round?
I can only use a spell once per round, can't I?
But you're allowed to time meddle multiple times, I take it, are you?
Yeah, I can time meddle as much as I like, providing it is before or after the movement or attack phase.
That's a really
Not
good
during
skill,
one of
that.
those phases. Do you want me to imbue you with pain as well?
No.
Okay.
Liam, could I be up 1 space from there, please, mate?
Yep,
Just so I've got line on both of them.
that makes sense. So are you going for the one at the bottom first, or the one next to me?
One next to you first. I've got a better chance of hitting it.
Okay.
Hitting it on a 3. I failed.
At least it won't hit you.
Second shot. Really failed. Third shot.
At least it makes up for that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that a
So-
crit?
Oh, there's 9, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh no.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
it's to hit. So, yeah, 12 wounds on that hit there.
Okay, so it had 19.
Now it's got 7, and I've got 1 shot left. I'm going to shoot it. That's a hit. 4, 9 wounds.
Oh, that's gone then. He's dead.
Or what you Okay.
Eight.
Free arrow.
Free arrow. Oh, yeah, good point. Free arrow. This one's got to hit a 4. It's 5.
Nice.
4. Hit it.
Softening it up for you, Dave.
Not all I can do at this point.
Dave laughs at your puny joke.
Well, unfortunately, its endurance is 9. My bow is 2d6 plus 9. Would you like to know how many wounds I've done to it?
2.
12.
2.
2.
Snake eyes.
But it is
Awesome.
a big tip.
Yes.
Did you get the carnal bow of disappointment?
I get the cardinal bow with, well,
Oh, Jack's really off his game.
I
I
have-
reckon he did murder most of the hunters single-handedly. It's not doing too much.
Yeah. But
You didn't get.
no, I didn't. I'm
Jack,
quite
you've,
disappointed
you've,
by that.
you've still got your snake though, Jack.
Off goes the snake.
What's that?
Either the stream got very behind, or it just really doesn't like Ross.
It doesn't like Ross at all because it's targeting Ross.
Yes, but it doesn't. Ross didn't meet the criteria of what it said.
Trouser snake has crit.
Nice. A crit from the snake.
That is 9 wounds, and I think it's 2 poison.
So let me just. How many wounds has it taken in total? Was it 9 or was it 9 plus your 2 earlier?
No, it's just the 9.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, you're right. I
Lost
did
it
do
too
2,
early.
didn't I? Yeah.
You did 2 earlier. He's done
Sorry.
9 now, so 11 in total.
Yep,
11, and it's also got 2 poison, has it?
it does.
So I'm going to mark that with a red dice. We should probably get some green ones. Okay, so Dave, smash.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll
we
just
got
walk
red
up to him
like
and smack
right.
him one.
Okay, you don't want to leap.
I think that's probably overkill, really. He's only got 8 wounds left.
Liam, I know it's not going to be there long, but you can't see the dice through your phone.
Right, so
Let me pull
rolling to
back.
hit on the first one on a 3. That's hit.
That's
To be
it.
honest, he's going to die instantly because I'm rolling 2d6 plus 8 and he's only got 8 left.
Can you at least give us
13
5
wounds.
seconds looking at the dice, Dave?
13 wounds to die.
13. Is that what you did? 13, or that's what you
Yeah.
need?
Yeah, because I ignore his endurance, don't I?
Okay. So have you killed it?
Very much so.
Gone splat.
I didn't need to roll because I was doing my strength is effectively 8 against him anyway.
Right, got you.
So I get 4 fury back to put me on maximum. I'll spend 3 of them to get a stamina back. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so we're out of combat now, so we can go in any order we like, you and me, Vicky, because we've still got our turn to go.
Is there extra treasure chest in this room?
No,
And
we've...
what souls do we get?
Sorry?
What souls do we get?
Yeah, that's a good shout. So, need the human calculators. They're probably all going to be worth the same. They are. So, every single one of those is worth 9 souls, and there was a total of 8.
72.
18 each.
18 each, yeah.
Okay, so I was on 86.
So Liam, you should be on 104, I think,
I think I'm on 105.
and everyone else is on 105.
I'm lagging behind by 1.
Slacking.
How disappointing.
Unless you want to, Liam, I might search the chest, unless there are any rewards with.
No, that's
Those ones.
fine. I'm happy to be in Camp Disappointment along with King Ratigan. What's this? Can't do anything right. The chatbot really doesn't like Ross, does it?
No.
I'm glad to
Considering
see. I'm glad to see that my tweaks are working. Right, we got some loot for those as well. It's not a lot. What do we get? We got a a normal loot card. So
Did you have the thing that made a normal loot card a rare loot card?
I've got the Shrine of Fortune. So while blessed, the next time you must draw a rare loot card, you may draw 3. And if you must draw a regular loot card, you draw a rare. This isn't necessarily me drawing it though, because this card only affects me when I draw a loot card.
It could be you.
Do you want it to be me? Do you want me to upgrade this to a rare?
Well, Quirion, this is our reward for the killing spree, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a chest to go. Just correct me if I'm wrong, but if you draw a rare loot card, you would upgrade it to 3 and pick one.
Yeah, which is quite cool.
Also, the wording of the card though.
Also, we've already explored the 2 chests, so there are no additional chests left at the moment.
Are they both done?
Yeah, they are.
But that's not the question of the card. You were listening.
So
The question.
the card says if you must draw a regular loot card, instead simply draw a rare. And if you draw a rare loot card, you may instead draw 3 and choose the one you prefer. Discard the others.
That just counts the moment we have to draw one.
Yeah, I would jack on that.
What's that?
But the next time any of us draw a card, because we're one party, it has to be follow that rule.
Okay, so I haven't looked at this yet, so I'll just put it back and I'll just take a rare in case, and then I'll get rid of the Shrine of Fortune card, so that's spent. So we have. What have we got? We have. Are you ready for this?
Portable ballista.
Please, 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 please.
We have the portable ballista not. Instead, we have the Morning Star of Massive Disappointment. You're terrible. I get that quite a lot from Becky. I wear that as a badge of honour.
To be fair, she was actually talking to her other half.
Oh, was she? Okay, yeah, I agree with that. So, yeah, it's pretty rubbish to be frank. Well, it's not rubbish. It's a good weapon, but at this stage in the game for us, it's not good. So attack is 1d6 plus 3 damage. One hand iron weapon, and you need 3 strength to wield it.
How much does it sell for?
It does sell for 46, which is not bad.
Might be worth holding on to. Not one.
Has anyone got free weight to carry it?
I have.
What?
Dave, you're on 15 at the moment, aren't you, I think?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you want to take one more? Do you want to take the Morning Star?
Can do.
Okay.
And I don't know.
Okay, Dave's got the Morning Star then.
Probably somewhere in.
So it was 1, that.
Yeah, weight 1. And if you're interested, it does 1d6 plus 3 damage.
But a scratch.
Yeah, it's not a death maul, unfortunately. Not
It
going to
is
give
though,
anyone a
Well,
mauling.
so,
Yeah. That's right, actually. Becky did get a portable ballista when we played, and it's a pretty savage weapon.
It's the range of 20 and 2d6 plus 4 that makes me think, yes, please.
You can't move and fire it, though, can you?
I can't see that being a problem for me.
No, I can time medal.
Okay. The meddler strikes again.
I don't think it actually says that on the copy of the card I've got. It's the thing, though, when you hit something, it goes straight through it.
Okay.
It doesn't explode line of sight. It just keeps going. It's a rail gun.
Got you. Now, Vicky, you and I are left to go. There is a bookcase in that other room, but I think you did the bookcase already, didn't you? And got a scroll of slippery vomit or something?
I got slippery vomit.
Slippery vomit.
Slippery vomit does, but I have it.
You know what Aidan would say if Aidan was here?
Everything fall over.
He would say the old slippery vomit.
Yeah, sounds like him.
Well, there's not a lot I can do really, so I'm just going to generate a bit of faith. So I'm going to generate 3 more faith. I need to get another faith token out, so I'm going to use a rubber for a minute. Okay, and not really anything I can do. Vicky, you up to anything? Are you moving?
I might imbue Dave with pain because I've got three dwarves left, so there's no point wasting them.
Okay.
Yeah, so Dave's imbued with 3 pain,
Thank you.
and that I might step forward 1.
So you're what, just behind Dave?
No, next to yeah.
I'm just going to get myself another faith token. Managed to find the bag of tokens. Right, so end of the round then. So Dave, do you want to do a darkness roll again?
No, because I've already rolled a 1.
Oh, you
Jack's
failed.
go.
Is it me or Jack?
Jack.
Oh God. Right. Okay. Guess what?
He's rolled a 1?
No, it's a 6.
Oh, he's rolled a 6. Full magic.
Nice. Cool. So we get to do exploration this time because that door's been open for ages, but we've been stuck in combat and you can't explore in combat. So we have. It's the quest room.
Yay!
Nice. Let me just go and get the map tile out. So it looks like the hall. So there's a lot of like pillars and stuff in here to block line of sight and whatnot. Well, this might be quite a short run tonight then, unless this is full of absolute hideous things.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Put that in. Put that there.
Yeah.
Right, I just need to figure out what's going on in the quest room. So, what's happening? So, Spear of Caulsedus. Blah blah blah. Quest.
Just realised something. Our little followers aren't on the board this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of I can put them back in there. They kind of really weren't doing anything. They were getting bored. Right, so spawn boss encounter 009 it says. Okay, so we have six scorn savages, 6 scorn hunters, and we also have 3 scorn shaman.
Delightful. 3.
6.
No, 6 of the others.
I was going to heart attack.
Just 3 shaman.
After the Levin, the shaman are my least favourite thing.
Yeah, you take that straight away.
Yeah, the shaman are a pain in the bum.
Yeah,
And
you
that
do
help.
Bought the faceless ones yet?
drop
Yeah, well, yeah, they're pretty savage. So,
Jason's
Surely.
yeah. So they're going to go back here, I would have thought. And then it was, did I say 6 hunters? Yeah, 6 hunters.
5. I don't want to think that.
So the hunters will stack up around here.
Okay, 2 freeze. 4 freeze.
I think I've done that bit wrong.
Not good.
No, you wanted lots of
I
pain.
wanted lots of pain, but I wanted lots of pain on me. Yeah.
What are you doing, Vicky? Imbued with pain?
Huh?
What are you doing imbued with pain?
Yeah, but I think I
Vicky's
might have
about-
just hurt myself.
I think Vicky's about to explode.
Jack wanted lots of pain.
What have you done?
Rolled 4 threes.
Oh, bloody hell.
I think I just died.
Okay, well,
Oh dear.
we'll check that out in a minute.
Oh no, I get the internal bleeding. Gain the injury, internal bleeding.
What does that mean?
Okay. Just looking it up. And where I'm looking it up. What I'm looking it up.
Probably the healer.
What's the injury chart?
Uh,
Oh, it's up here. That last blow has lacerated your insides. A deep hot pain fills your body. During the darkness phase, whenever a 1 is rolled, suffer 1 wound. Oh, it's not actually that bad. Does nobody roll any 1s, please?
Okay, we'll try not to do that. So,
But Jack did you for pain?
to the tune of 5.
okay, well, that's good, I suppose. I'm just going to write down the stats for the shaman. I've had to cut Jack out of the Eye of the Warden because I can't fit everyone in.
Clearly you're not important. You're just going to be there, aren't you?
To be completely honest, I probably will.
I might come the other side of the door, though.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. Actually, I don't want to. I don't want to move. Hang on.
Right, so the shaman, because I don't need to actually rewrite the stats for the others because they're still, well, I suppose I need to re-roll the perks, so we'll do that in a minute. But the shaman have got their initiative 5, so it's still pretty pants, movement 4. At level 7, they have a health each of 40. They've got a mind value of 6, Vicky.
Yeah.
And they've got endurance of 7.
I've got agreement, sorry.
I'll write down their ranged attack because if they're going to do anything, it'll be a ranged attack. And so their perception is 6. Does someone want to, Jack, do you want to roll for the perks for the shaman since you're rolling?
I'll go on then. I've got a 3 and a 5.
3 and 5. So that means they've got fire totems. So fire gaze now hits on the 2+. And also they've got Mask of Madness. Mind Shatter only needs a 3+ to cause insanity. I'm feeling that's going to be quite nasty.
Might kill shaman.
Yeah.
We need to re-roll the perks for the savages. So Jack, do you want to do two dice for them?
I've got a 2 and a 5.
2 and a 5. So the savages get headbutt again, the aggressive defense. And they've got veteran. They get +1 to hit on all melee attacks. So they usually hit on 3+. They're now hitting on 2+.
Right.
So they do 2 attacks each as well. So, and do you want to roll the perks for the hunters?
What was that? I don't want to.
I've got a 3 and a 6.
3, 6. So the hunters get they do fire arrows again on quick shot and season, so they're +1 to hit. So they they're
You
hitting
sure
on
they don't have brittle bone syndrome?
the... Those guys are hitting on 2+ as well, so that's not great. Okay, Jack, you're off.
Well, there's a lot of things in one area, so I'm not actually entirely sure Aerostorm's the best bet. But what do you guys think?
I think you should just focus on the shaman.
You reckon?
Yeah, because if those guys start healing the ones we're already attacking, what's the point?
Fair enough. What is the shaman's endurance?
They are 7.
Right,
Okay.
the reason we're asking is because you put the card under your phone, so the stats are hidden on the.
What
The-
I'll
on
do
the
is
Which?
I'll move this one a little bit. So let's move the shaman up here.
Perfect. Okay, so that's right. Okay, pick a shaman, any shaman.
Jack, do you want to move in a little bit so you're in the same room as us before you do this, in case we start rolling 1 on darkness?
Don't worry, he wants his stamina.
I'm staying where I am, particularly because if they start doing fire gaze, I can tumble out the way. I
Okay.
have a wall.
In which case, Jack, at the moment I'm not convinced you have line of sight to the top 2 because
That's fine. I'll aim for the one that I can see for the second.
okay, you can get the bottom one. You've definitely got line of sight to that one.
That's fine. Where's the Barrett? I'm only doing 4 attacks at this point.
Yeah, okay. You're going to hit this guy and then something else.
Yes.
Okay.
Just thinking I could move into the room, I suppose, but it doesn't leave me an awful lot in the way of get out of the way, does it?
I medal you in.
They also have 40 life, so it's going to take quite a bit to knock them out.
That's sort of what I'm thinking. Is it gives
Cool.
me some defence. But here we go. First one. Away we go. It's a hit. That much nicer.
Imagine all those toughened soul hunters playing Yahtzee.
That was
Yep.
19 wounds, Liam.
19 wounds or damage?
Yeah.
Wounds.
Wounds.
What, from your first shot?
Yes.
Bloody
This is
hell.
why I was questioning where he said.
Okay, so, well, he's down to 21 then.
Second shot. Is a crit, so that's 19 wounds again.
Okay, he's got 2 left.
Shot number 3 is a miss. Oh, please fucking hit the last one. Come on. Last one. I mean, seriously. I hit on anything but a 1.
You rolled a 1.
I did.
Oh,
I did
Jesus.
that one. I've hit. So it's dead.
Okay, cool. So, Shaman gone. And so you're going to get a shot out of the corpse, aren't you?
I am.
And for the other shaman.
I shall go for another shaman.
Okay, but remember they've got to be in line of sight of the targets. Yeah, so you could get that back top one.
Yep. So let's go for that one. Lovely.
Crit.
19 wounds.
Bloody hell, Christ! Let's get all the dice out then.
To be fair, that very first attack was it was only a hit, but I rolled 2 6s anyway.
I'm interested to see what Dave's going to do. Whether he's just going to get ballsy and just leap into the pack.
He jumps in and finishes off those 2 shaman. Because if he hasn't got enough leap ability, I can move.
I can't leap that far.
Yeah, but I can time medal you forwards.
That's true.
You will be out on a limb. Actually, I don't know if you can go there because there's thrones there. Let me check that. So, the area in red marks the throne squares which do not block movement or line of sight. Oh, okay. So I screwed up there. I might need to reposition. This won't actually have affected the shot. So I didn't think you could actually go there. So I'm just gonna, because this might make what you're gonna do a bit different, Dave. I can afford to.
in the middle of those 3 savages, or I jump behind, slap the shamans about.
Liam, one of those creatures you can't put in the top corner because there was a shaman there.
That's a good point. There was a shaman down here, wasn't there?
In that bottom corner, yeah.
So actually, to be fair, the shaman would have been in a line. So that would have left a gap where he died. So Dave could do a leap if he was feeling particularly ballsy.
What would I get to if I did?
The shaman.
Just one of them?
Yeah. But
Really,
you'd be,
just one of them?
you'd be amongst a whole lot of other stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to be in there on my own.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to take all their attacks.
Are you feeling a bit timid, Dave?
I just don't feel like being surrounded by a bunch of angry scorn.
Depends how you played it, because you'd be largely surrounded by hunters, which what are they like in combat? Because they're not going to be as good. Hunters would actually only have 1 attack in melee, which hits on a 3+, and even then they would be doing 1d6 plus strength damage.
That's not too bad then, I suppose.
But that's assuming that you landed in that vacant square at the back and decided to really target a shaman, and even if you did kill a shaman, you'll probably, I don't know, maybe you'll get 1 savage in there, because you're going to lock a number of those hunters in combat with you.
So first comment and you get told off already. Okay, let's do it. Why not? Vicky, can you time medal me forward, please? Just try not to blow yourself up in the process.
Okay, how many spaces?
How many spaces is there to that gap? I can't see very well on the screen.
So at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 gets you to the gap.
Right, the thing is, I'm going to have to roll a 5 or a... I'm going to have to roll, a 5 or a 6 to get that far.
Well, if I move to 3?
Even if I move 3, I'm still going to have to roll a 5 or a 6.
Well, what happens if you fail the jump, Dave?
I just move the distance rolled. I can't fail it.
So that would...
But to get to that square, I'd need to roll a 5 or a 6.
It's your call. What do you want to do? Do you want to be a man or a mouse?
If I roll less than that, I can get to the middle of all the hunters and the savages at least.
Yeah, obviously you're gonna take a lot of flack there if you land amongst the savages. They're doing like 2 attacks each.
Just a 3, 5.
I think I'll just leap forward. If you move me, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But Dave, to be fair, if you move forwards and engage those savages, they're still going to swamp you anyway, aren't they? The only way you're not going to pick up a lot of attacks is if you don't move and you stay where you are.
I'm not going to move. I'm not going to do that, obviously.
So maybe you are just safer trying to, at least if you attempt the leap, you can pick where you're going to end up. Because if you just engage
I need Vicky to move me first.
Right, you can move 3 forwards.
Okay, so put me in the door then, please.
Yeah.
And I'll roll my leap and then decide where I'm going to go.
You're also... Do you need imbuing with pain, Dave, or not?
Oh, if you've got some spare magic, why not?
Well, I haven't already imbued you, have I?
Oh, no, you have actually. I've got 3 still.
Okay, that's cool.
Wasn't that on the previous turn where your attacks were a bit meh?
Well, I've only got 6 squares of leap.
Well, you can still engage 3 hunters. You're going to take out 3 hunters worth of firepower.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Because you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can leap all the way. I'll just move you a sec. Struggle trying to fit you in there. You're so big, Dave. you're in contact with 4 hunters, so you're threatening them, and you're in contact with 2 savages.
Which one do you think I should attack?
I would go for the savages. I mean, they're the ones that are going to do more damage. The hunters,
I'll do them.
they're rubbish in combat, and you've just tied them down.
Right, I'll go for the savages then.
Yeah, don't forget you've got 3 additional.
Yeah. So I'm actually now with my strength, my leap bonus, and the imbued with pain. I am on 2d6 plus 16. Ignoring endurance.
Bloody hell. So, do you want to hit the savage behind you then?
I'll do that.
So all you need to roll for wounds is 3 and it's dead.
The savage takes 28 wounds if I crit it.
The savage is completely owned.
Yes, he is. I lose the +5 now.
Okay, there's another savage to the north of you.
So next attack. Is there another savage I can hit?
Yeah, to the north of you, where the pencil is.
I'll hit him then. I've hit, so I'm on 2d6 plus 11 now. That's 22 wounds, so he's dead.
Jesus Christ, that death maul is phenomenal.
And I'm going to spend 4 to Fury and hit someone else.
You've got a hunter maybe to the south of you. Might be a good shout.
Still do. I've hit him, so it's 2d6 plus 11 again. And he takes 22 wounds as well, so he dies as well.
Jesus Christ.
Good hitting.
Puts me back up to maximum fury, and I'll spend 3 of them to get a stamina back.
It's a bit of a Blanca from Street Fighter 2 moment with you just cannonballing in.
Seeing as now I'm surrounded by them, but 3 kills in one go. That's almost Jack levels of rolling now.
Did more than I did, mate.
That's pretty impressive. Unfortunately, without Vicky's time meddling, I can't. Oh no, actually. Ooh. Vicky, do you fancy stacking up some damage?
What do you mean?
If I do apparition and you do screaming siren, I reckon we can trash these guys.
I've only got 3 magic left, so I'd only be doing 1d6 wounds on them.
Boo. So apparition. Place this card inside the map tile you are currently in until the start of your next turn. Every demon currently present within this map tile suffers 1 wound for every charisma point you have. I have charisma 6. Characters outside the map tile are blocked from entering. Oh, that would stop you entering the room. And Jack. But it lasts until the start of my next go.
Jack doesn't need to enter the room.
No.
And I can throw my javelin. I'm not planning on going into the room either.
So you can deal with that mess, Nate. On my bit.
No pressure.
Mind you, it's not actually going to kill anyone, is it? Because without Vicky being able to stack Screaming Siren on top of it, because their health is so high.
I do Screaming Siren next turn, but I just haven't gone up. I've used my magic trying to strengthen everybody else.
I don't think it's worth using apparition yet. Then I think it's probably worth saving until next turn when you've got Screaming Siren. So,
well, having said that, Liam, if you do drop it and I go in with Arrow Storm, it's going to give me more of a chance of exploding arrows.
that's true. Actually, you would just murder the whole room, wouldn't you?
Fingers crossed.
I'm going to go and do it then. Just going to murder the room. Set Jack up for a good murdering. So I'm going to move. I can only move 4, so I can take a bit of heat off of Dave. So if I go 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. I can do this better. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way I can tie down 2. That takes a bit of heat off Dave.
Thank you.
I only moved 4, didn't I? Oh, that means I can still attack. in which case, I've got 12. I've got 12 faith because I'm maxed out. So I'm going to do blessed attacks for 3 faith. That's going to give me an extra attack. And when I do a miracle, I gain another attack as well. So I'm going to get 5 attacks, and I'm going to hit that guy to the north of me.
Apparition first.
Sorry?
Are you doing apparition first?
No, I'm going to do blessed attacks first.
Okay.
I'll still have enough to do. I'll still have enough to do both, because 9 plus the 3 is 12, and I got 12 anyway. So I've hit him on a 3+, I think, and then damage is the demons. So I get 2d6. That's nice. That's 9 plus 2, 11, 12 plus my 3 strength. So that's 15. Plus 1 for my sensor is 16. Someone want to keep a track of this? And their endurance 9. So is that 7 damage so far?
7 wounds, yeah.
7 wounds, sorry. Next attack. Have we still got Jack and Vicky?
Yeah, we're still here.
So next attack hits. So that's 10 plus 5. That's 15. No, sorry.
So 6 wounds.
Plus sensor 16.
7 wounds.
So is that 14 wounds so far?
7 last time.
I think so.
Oh, 14.
And then third attack hits. Damage. Oh bloody hell! That's 10 plus 5 again plus 1, so 16 damage again.
7, so he's dead.
He's dead. So that's going to give me 2 faith points back.
Nice.
So that goes to a 2 and a 1. And then I've done my base attacks. Then my blessed attack would kick in, which hits on 2+. So I hit the one in front of me. I rolled a 1. So he's then going to aggressive headbutt me. So headbutting me, he does. I'm going to take it on the armour. And 5 plus 7, 12. Armour takes it. And then my final attack on the chap in front of me misses. So that's not so good. And then I've got apparition. So burning 2, 4, 6, 8. Apparition costs 9, but my Saint's Vitarius necklace reduces the cost by 1. So apparition. Every demon currently present within this map tile suffers 1 wound for every charisma point you have. So they all lose 6 wounds. So I'm just going to drop the health of all these mock demons by 6. So they're now 13 as opposed to 19. And that's that shaman at the back is going to take another 6 wounds.
Why don't you just drop them all to 34 rather than putting a dice on it, Liam?
I could do. I've already started now. I'm committed, Vicky. I can't pull out now. Damn. So I think it's you. Oh no, hang on. Got initiative. What initiative are you, Vicky?
I am 6.
So you go next.
Okay. So, the bot's telling Bubbles off now.
So many naughty people in chat.
Right. Okay, so what I think I might do is just throw my javelin this turn.
What's the range of your javelin?
Well, I think I'm good to the back of the room.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I might to see if I can chip away at the shaman because it's got a lower endurance.
Well, you'd only have to do 10 damage to finish it off. No, sorry, I'm telling a lie. 10 is on 25. 15 to kill it.
Yeah, well, my attack is 1d6, 2d6 plus 2 plus 3. So 2d6 plus 5 in total. Well, minus its endurance. Anyway, I've hit it. Obviously the most wounded one. Oh, that was 4, 9. So I've done 2 wounds.
Okay.
But I can attack again.
Yeah.
3. Do I hit it? I don't hit it.
Oh dear, sad face.
Yeah.
Like King Ratigan.
Yeah.
Those aren't sad faces.
What are they?
It's an entirely different conversation.
Oh, okay. Tears of joy.
It's
then.
like watering for a different reason entirely.
It wasn't Robbins that was being told off. It was King Ratigan again, funnily enough.
Shock horror.
Yeah.
Yep.
I should start like a Darklight blacklist or something, you know.
Pirate insults coming in.
I really should do that.
There isn't anything else I can do. So that is it.
Has Vicky not produced another club sandwich yet? If not, I'm most disappointed. Sorry, not Vicky, Becky.
The club sandwich.
It was Becky, wasn't it? Right, so it's over to them now, so there's going to be quite a lot of attacks coming out of Camp Scorn.
No problem. We can't have a blacklist.
To be fair, I'm not entirely sure you're allowed to call it that anymore. You know, you're no longer allowed to say black paint. You have to say Leroy, would you be so kind?
Oh, the world we live in.
Hey, at least it's not my stupid joke. What does the galley horse eat? Hey!
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I am rolling my eyes here.
Yep.
See what I have to put up then.
Is there a rolling eyes emoji? I'm not sure if there is there?
I think there is actually.
Or just the turd emoji would do, I suppose.
Meant to be chocolate ice cream.
Thanks, mate.
Its original purpose was chocolate ice cream.
So how do you order black paint in? You just go in and say, can I have the paint that's devoid of any colour, please? Or what?
You have to say, I'd like the paint that matters.
That's very good. That's very good. I'm going to say no more because it might get political. Anyway, so initiative 5 is the shaman. So does someone, Jack, do you want to roll behaviour? I think you're behaviour man, aren't you now?
Yeah,
Yes.
go on then.
He's bad behaviour, man.
He is.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's a 6.
It's a 6. Okay, that
That's
doesn't
you.
exactly sound groovy. So what are the shaman doing? Scorn shaman. Each scorn. Oh bloody hell! Each scorn moves until one or more accursed are in line of sight. Each attacks with mind shatter.
It's not healing. They're going to make us go mad.
And also they've got Mask of Madness, so mind shatter only needs a 3+ to cause insanity.
The shamans can't move though, can they? They can't get to anybody.
Well, they can jiggle around at the back because they're not threatened. So what they could do is they could actually conga line down a bit just to get a better view on everyone.
I guess so.
So pretty much everyone's eligible to be mind shattered. I mean, who's up for this?
How many
Not
attacks
really.
did they get?
I'll take it because I can get out the way.
Can you do that on this? Let me have a look. Mind Shatter, Magic. The Shaman rolls 1d6 for each mind point, of which they have 6. It's grim. For each 4+, now 3+ scored, 1 insanity is caused. The target also rolls 1d6 for each of their mind points and negate 1 insanity for each 6 scored. The thing is, though, this isn't actually
target. See them.
Yeah, this isn't actually damage. So can you evade this? I don't know if you can you?
It's a spell, and surely it's got to have line of sight on it.
Yeah, but I don't. Let me just work out how tumble works, because I thought tumble was damage related. I might be talking garbage.
I do think someone who has the Helm of Nightmares, though, should take one of them.
Which is probably me.
You've got the Helm of Nightmares now.
I think so.
Yeah, Jack's got the Helm of Nightmares because I offloaded it to him. So tumble. A tumble can be used to avoid the effects of a melee or a ranged attack completely. This is neither because it actually says magic in brackets.
I will take one of them as well.
Remind me what the Helm of Nightmares does.
So on a yeah, Dave's got it. 3+ ignore insanity.
Well, all insanity.
No, you roll each one.
Oh, for each thing going.
Okay, me and Jack will take them.
Sure.
Yep.
Because we're going to take loads of everybody else.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dave's right. For some reason I can't find the Helm of Nightmares. Should be in your stack of cards, but it's gone walkabout for whatever reason. I'm sure it'll turn up one day.
Give me first, do you want to put it out in chat?
Yes, if Vicky gets dealt with, I'll rummage in the box.
Right, okay, so the first Scorn Shaman going at Jack then. So they roll 1d6 for each of their mind points.
First one's hitting me.
Literally just said, mate.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so 6 dice on Vicky. So you've been hit 3 times, Vicky. Quite a lot of 1s and 2s in there.
Awesome. So I have 10 minds, so I roll a dice for each mind to try and mitigate it.
The target will also roll 1d6 for each of their mind points and negates 1 insanity for each 6 scored.
I'll start with Snake Eyes. We're doing good. Well, I rolled 4 4s, 4 1s, a 3, and a 5. So
Good job.
I take 3 insanity.
3 insanity for Vicky. It's not ideal. Let's just mark that down. So Vicky's going a bit mad. Jack, you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, so 6 dice on Jack. Oh wow, they all hit apart from 1, so you've got a 5.
Jesus Christ, Liam. On the other hand, reading Nightmares, that's allowing me to roll my mind first. So I'm going to roll 4 dice and see if I avoid any of it. And then I'm going to use the Helm of Nightmares for all of them. As it says, as I've got the card here, for every insanity point you must suffer, roll 1d6. 3+ you avoid it.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
pretty
yes,
decent.
roll with mine first.
So I'll do the mind first. So, nope, failed miserably. So, 5 I've suffered, yes?
Yeah, it is 5.
Roll them each separately.
Why? Make no difference.
Okay.
Okay. No, yes.
So mitigate 1.
I rolled 2 1s and 2 2s.
Wow.
And one.
Typical. So he takes 4 insanity.
For some reason, I already have Jack down as having 6. Oh no, sorry, wrong one. So 4 insanity for Jack, but you have 6 sanity, don't you?
Yep.
So 2 more, and you're going to start to go a bit loopy.
I should start dribbling.
Oh,
Smooth, Dave, very smooth. Okay, so the shamans have done their thing. It's then, should we do the savages next? Because they're hunters and savages are both initiative 4. So, Jack, do you want to roll behaviour?
No. Not after that bloody roll.
Do it. It's your turn.
Okay. 5.
Okay, so we did hunters. They've got 5. So what are they doing? So each hunter with a target and those without a target but in line of sight of one or more accursed will not move. Those without any accursed in line of sight will move until they can see someone basically. Each hunter attacks their target with a kick. Those without will attack with quick shot. So basically if they're standing next to you they're going to kick you. So first of all we've got 3 next to Dave who are going to kick him in the knees. So Dave,
ankles.
you ready for a kick in?
Go on.
So they're not very good in combat. They hit once and they hit on a 3+. So the first one has hit you and kick does 1d6 plus strength damaged.
Okay, I'll take the first one. I've got an armour of 6. So.
Okay, so it's 1 plus 7.
I'll take 2 damage.
Okay. 2 damage on Dave. The next one's going to give you a kick in. It's hit you on a 5.
I'll take this one as well.
Taking it on your armour. That's a 6. So 6 plus 7.
13. So that's another 5 wounds. Okay, I might have to start evading now.
Okay. Third one's going to kick you and has missed. It's rolled a 1.
That's lucky.
So then we've got 2 that can shoot. So I might as well take one of these. So I'm going to get shot twice by one of them. So they hit on a 2+. No, sorry.
They've only got 1 attack.
Sorry?
The card says they've only got 1 attack.
That was for melee, Dave. They're not as good in melee.
But the card in front of it says 1 attack. Is that not for everything?
I have written that down wrong. That should be 2.
Okay.
Looks like 2. Oh, yeah, okay.
That should be a 2. But
Yeah.
in melee, they only do 1 hit on a 3+. When they're shooting, they do 2 hits on the 2+. So
Okay.
I'll take 1 unless anyone else wants to volunteer this hit.
No thanks.
So it's hit me. They're doing quick shots. So if they do a crit, they set me on fire. They didn't crit. So 3 plus 6 is... they've done 3 plus 7. That's not going to go through my armour. And the next shot on me has hit me. I'm going to take it on my armour again. 6 plus 7, 13. Still won't go through my armour. So I've taken one of them. There's still 1 hunter left. So Jack or Vicky.
I'll take it because I can tumble out the way
Okay.
if necessary.
Jack, you've been... Oh, it's a crit. It will actually set you on fire.
Tumble. So no, it won't.
So Jack's tumbling behind the door.
I am.
2 stamina.
Yep. 2 remaining, so just enough to come back and make a mess.
It does mean though it's got 1 more shot left, so it's going to have to put it on Vicky.
Okay.
It's a 5, so it won't set you on fire. Do you want to evade it, Vicky, or soak it up?
I'll evade.
So 1d6 plus 7, so it's 11.
I will mitigate that. Yeah, mitigate. 13.
And then we go into the savages. So Jack, do you want to do behaviour for them?
Next one.
How the hell do you do that?
What?
13.
Evaded.
Mitigation. Yeah, my evasion. Never mind. Right, me,
Your
isn't
behaviour.
it? Sorry. Sorry, behaviour. 3.
Okay, 3. So 3 for the savages. They are gonna, each savage without a target moves towards an accursed, without any adjacent monsters, or least amount, and targets them. Each attacks with club. So they only move 4 though. So I have a horrible feeling they're both gonna swamp me, aren't they? Because Dave already has 3 monsters next to him, and so they move to the target with no monsters or the least amount.
Well,
So that's probably right, yeah.
Yeah. So this is going to either work out really well or really badly, because it depends if they crit me. So that's a bit crap. So I'll start with the one at the north then. So they gonna get two attacks each, and they hit on the 2+.
Okay.
So that's a 5. It's gonna hit me. I'm just gonna take it on the chin. So my armor soaks it up.
9, 11, 12.
The next attack hits
12.
me. I'm going to tank it with my armour again, which I do. Then the one to the east misses, and its second attack crits me. That's not going to be good.
Uh-oh. Can you tumble?
I think I can actually, because of where it is. He's probably the only one I could have tumbled, because the ones north and south I couldn't. So I'm going to... I don't really want to take that damage without my armour, because a crit will go straight through it. So I'm going to tumble 2 back here for 2 stamina. Then the one at the bottom can hit me. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's another crit.
No, you can tumble it.
I can, it means I have absolutely 0 stamina left.
The other one would move, wouldn't it, to come and hit you?
Well, I'm just thinking if darkness roll is a 1, I'll be absolutely in trouble. Crap.
I think you should tumble. Take the risk.
You think?
Yeah, because we've got Jack and Dave up next.
Yep.
The thing is, though, they don't actually do a huge amount of damage. I mean, my base endurance is 4. I'm still going to get that. I mean, maybe I should just ride a bit of...
A crit though, isn't it?
Sorry?
Isn't it 2d6 on a crit?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, on a critical hit, they roll 2d6 instead. Yeah, good shout.
You're not getting cover, so I'd tumble that if I was you.
So it'd be 2d6 plus 7.
Yeah, you don't want none of that. Not without your armour to protect you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, alright, so burning 2 stamina then to tumble back again. Is it better to tumble north so I'm next to the first guy?
Yeah. So you're already being?
To hit next turn.
Because I won't want to be moving next turn because I need desperately to get some stamina back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I take it that guy's already been.
Yeah, he's already been because I started at the top and worked my way around the clock, so the bottom one was the last one to go.
Awesome.
Okay, so do that then. And a darkness roll now, isn't it? End of turn?
Yeah.
Jack?
I take it all hunters went.
Yeah, yeah, they did because I took around. Jack took 1, dodged out the way, and then you took the last arrow.
The other 3 all kicked me.
Yeah.
Missed that. You rolled a 2.
I did.
Jack rolled a 2.
Phew. So it's Jack.
Right. I'm going to poke my head out from round the corner.
Can't find it, I can't see you.
That's fine. So if I can move down 1. Would you like to try and put 3 pain on me? Please?
Yes, I'm not rolling any more than that.
No, just 3.
You got 3.
Hooray. Right.
Oh, well, it means I can't do Screaming Siren again.
I think you know what's coming.
Or Arrow Storm.
Damn straight. So, 4x4 area. How many things can I hit with optimum placing?
What are you trying to hit? A low count or a high count?
I can.
You can hit 7 things anyway, can't you?
Yeah. 7
Yeah.
attacks.
So you've got 2 shaman at the back and 5 hunters.
Okay. Lovely.
Yeah.
That sounds about perfect to me.
Or I mean, you could bring the whole thing forwards a bit if all you're interested in hitting is Scorn and not the Scorn shaman.
Want shaman.
I want the shaman.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll hit back 2 rows.
Yeah, the shaman can fuck right off.
Roger that.
I'm just going to my way
Good
down
job the chat bot doesn't pick up what we say as well, isn't it?
7 things more.
So,
Yeah, but if you
Well,
start with
okay,
that shaman that's damaged, you'll be able to ricochet to start with the wound something.
What do you guys think about this? Because I've been toying with the idea, but I think you can get like a mod for the chat so that it turns the text into like Stephen Hawking's speech.
oh, text, speak to text.
Yeah, it's a bit ropey, but it might be interesting.
Worth giving it a go.
This could be risky. If you hear the line and say, "There once was a man from Nantucket," turn it off immediately.
I think you can ban certain people.
Of course, with the chat that we talk about, it might not be the space black hole that he's thinking of.
Very true.
I'm going to change it from chat to grim chat. Right, which one are you starting with, Jack?
The warden, whatever it is. You call it ears of the warden, couldn't you?
Yes, you could. Or foul tongue of the warden.
I don't know what he's doing with that.
Oh, God. Yeah, chat wants Stephen Hawkins. I'll look into that.
I think it does.
Yeah, just pick any one you like and she'll drop some pain on it.
Okay, well, I'm going to start with the bottom left hunter then, where the pencil is.
Okay. Is he carrying any wounds at all, or did you not do your trick?
I did do it, but I've dropped all their health from 19 to 13.
Okay. Cool. And their endurance is 9.
Yeah, it's quite high.
Okay. That's eminently doable. Well, you've given me plus 12, so
22, sorry.
I'm doing 2d6 plus 12 damage, Karen.
Cool.
So, shot is a hit.
If you just do 2d6 plus 3.
Okay. Right, sorry. Throw me out there. 11 wounds. That one.
It's got 2 left, so I will count up the wounds. So, next one up.
Crit. That's 24 minus 9. Is it 15 wounds?
That'll kill him.
Yeah. Dead.
Cool. So exploding dice. And I think I'll go back at the one I've just nearly killed.
Good shout. I need the dice back.
It's a hit.
So,
It's dead.
yeah, I'd say it's very dead.
So you get another ricocheting arrow.
Okay.
So that's going to ricochet north, is it? I take it, and get the next hunter in the sequence.
Yep, quite right. So that is a crit.
It's
so
dead.
That is
Bloody hell.
15 wounds.
It's dead.
Yep.
Dave's not going to get kicked again then.
So exploding dart. I still. Oh, we go.
Yeah, on my hand.
Okay. That makes no sense.
No, it didn't. You got 2.
Oh, right, I see. That's a hit. 12 wounds.
Oh. It's a normal arrow.
You're one short.
Yeah, normal arrow on that one that's nearly dead then. Because those are all freebies. That... Oh, fuck's sake.
Did you miss?
No, that's 14. So normal hit, almost a, natural crit. 14 wounds.
So he's dead then. And you get
Cool.
an exploding arrow.
So what? The other hunter?
Yeah, into the next hunter.
Clear them out.
3, which... Yeah. Oh, again. It's another 14 wounds.
It's dead. So free arrow.
Exploding those corpses.
It's a hit. It's getting a bit competitive now.
Don't knock it.
9.
9 wounds.
Yep.
Remember this guy's got endurance of 7, it's a bit lower.
Oh, sorry, 11 wounds.
11 wounds. What's he carrying at the moment? 10, 25, 26, 27, plus your 11, 39. He's only got 1 life left.
Okay. Actual arrow coming down then, so I've got how many remaining, Vicky?
4.
4 remaining.
This will be the...
Okay. That's the hit.
It's only
Now
38,
plus
got 2
5.
wounds left.
7 wounds.
It's dead anyway.
He's gone. And you'll get an
Right,
exploding arrow.
Exploding arrow.
Oh, can I say something? Can the exploding arrow go to one of the
Yes.
savages,
Yes.
please?
Yeah,
Yes.
if you want to. Which savage do you want to put it on?
Any of them?
The one next to me, maybe, because Dave's going to cream those other 2.
Yep. Okay.
8 wounds.
8 wounds. Okay.
Yep.
So normal arrow,
Normal arrow.
number 5.
I assume that. Oh, number 5. Jesus Christ, I've still got 2 to go after this.
Yeah, which is why I want savage.
Jesus.
So we're going back to the shaman then.
That's
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Normal arrow number 6.
Well, we did kind of set him up for this with apparition.
The crit.
So he's 7, isn't he? So that's 24 minus 17 wounds.
17 wounds, okay. So there's 15, plus 2 more on this. 3, there we go.
Oh, was he not carrying any wounds before?
He was,
yeah.
I've added it on.
Oh, okay. Well, he's the only one left in the area, isn't he?
You've only got 1 arrow left. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still going to be on him anyway. That's a hit. That's 6, 8, 13 wounds.
Jesus Christ.
Shame.
13
Shame.
wounds.
They
So
are-
there's 10, that will go to 5, and then 1 more. So what's he on? 10, 20, 35, 36 he's on, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a shame he missed with that other arrow, but it's not the end of the world.
That's pretty decent.
You really can not please her.
I was going to call you Yondu from now on.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be Yondu. I might just paint the outcast blue, put a red lamp on his head. Dave, what are you up to?
Not that much. I'm going to leap right in the middle of the savages, just because I can.
Okay, which side do you want to leap, or does it not matter?
I'll just go right in the middle of them. All 3 of them.
Well, does it benefit you to get more squares?
I get more damage if I do.
So 1, 2. You'd end up leaping 3.
That's fine. No, I don't need to roll for that because I roll a minimum of 6 anyway.
Are you planning on attacking the ones that haven't been damaged yet, or the one that Jack softened up? Well, in fact, they've all been softened up because they all lost 6 from apparition.
Well, I'll start with the extra wounded one.
Okay.
Oh, isn't it worth doing? Because if for any reason you were to miss, like Jack did with his last arrow.
Last arrow hit.
Okay, 6th arrow. Liam's able to hit that one, otherwise Liam will have to...
Yeah, I'll start with the ones that aren't wounded then, or less wounded. So they've got 13 wounds, yes?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Right, first attack on the one with the pencils pointing at. 4, that's a hit. So 2d6. Oh, I'm not imbued or anything nonsense, am I?
Nonsense.
No, sorry.
2d6 plus 11, so he's dead whatever I roll. He takes 22 wounds.
He's been savaged.
So next one.
To the right of you.
So it's 2d6 plus 8 this time, so I only get the leap bonus once. That's a 2, that's a hit. He takes 15 wounds, he's dead.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'll Fury to hit the last one, because I might as well. He's hit, and he takes 11 wounds, so he's dead too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Liam, do you want me to time meadow you forward so you can go and hit the shaman?
That'd be useful.
I'm just going to move you 2, because you don't need moving any more than that, do you?
No.
3 savages in one go.
You can move forward 2.
Thank you. And then I suppose it's my go, so I can then go 1, 2, 3. I won't bother getting the stamina back since there's only one bad guy left. I will generate 3 faith.
Got 4 wounds left.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna well, I'll just start hitting him first of all then. So hitting on a 3+. So that hits 2d6 plus 5 damage. Wow. 11, 16 plus the sensor is 17 minus the 7. 10
So
wounds.
10 wounds, he's dead.
He's gone.
Let's take the final
Smited
trigger.
him.
Smack.
Nice. Felt like Dave for just 3 seconds there at the end. Just gonna blow the smoke off my hammer now. Let me get the book out. I don't know what's happened there. So
Big guide. We didn't.
I still have my go.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Is there anything else we have to do in the quest room?
I think the game's just ended at that point. I think it's divvying up the spoils. Let me have a look.
Have those. I think we're doing this one for money rather than loot, which is a shame.
Yeah, no, I think that just ends it. So in terms of souls and stuff, so we had 6 scorns, savages, and 6 hunters. They're all going to be worth 9 souls each, so 9 times 12 basically. And then
Oh no, that just gives us 27 souls. No,
It's 108.
Yeah.
11 in total.
27 souls each.
okay, and then on top of that we've got the shaman, and the shaman were worth 18 souls each. Now 3 of them.
Yeah, so 54.
6 each.
And there's only 3 of them.
Oh, sorry, there were 3, not 2. My mistake.
That's 54. I'm trying to think what that is divided by 4.
Yeah, 4-way split.
2 of us will get 17, 2 will get... No, hang on. 54, wasn't it? 2 will get 14, 2 will get 13.
Okay, shall I take a 14?
It's more than that.
It's considerate.
It's considerably more than that. How much were the shaman's souls worth?
The shaman, the shaman were 18 each, and there's 3 of them.
54. So it's 14 and 13 twice.
Oh yeah, plus the 27 each.
Yeah, plus that. That was only for the shamans, not all of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take a 13. So I'm on 40 in total.
2 of us will get 40 and 2 of us will get 41.
Liam can take
Yeah, that.
Vicky can take 41, I'll take 40.
I'm getting 41 am I, so I'm on 145.
Yeah,
So right.
145.
I'm on
apart from
146.
Vicky's on 146.
Sorry, run that past me again. Vicky, you're on
146.
146.
Everybody else on 145.
Okay, cool.
Trust the woman to have the most money. I don't know.
Oh.
Controversial, Dave.
Sorry, what colour was the paint?
Or is that factual? I don't know.
Apparently it's great.
Yeah, all I can say is what happened to my Kickstarter.
It's more than doubled in value now.
That was amazing. I can't believe you paid for a Kickstarter on Vicky's account. You numpty.
What's that about double in value?
When you've got the Kickstarter app on your phone, that the Kickstarter browser will be logged into the other person's account for apparently no reason. I find this highly suspicious.
But I don't use Jack's phone for anything, so why I'm signed into his phone,
Exactly.
I have absolutely no idea.
This sounds like some kind of lame-ass excuse.
I haven't even
Anyway.
got the app on my phone.
It genuinely sounds very suspicious to me. But it does mean there'll be another dungeon crawler turning up in 18 months.
Yeah,
Well,
2 years nearly.
We can stream
Sign
that.
me up to get it.
We could stream Gloomhaven.
Now.
If Gloomhaven didn't have 1 billion tokens, it might be streamable.
Yeah.
Well, this one I actually think would be extremely streamable.
Yeah.
Sign me up when you get it.
I certainly will do. It'll be making its appearance down the club for a few people to test out.
Cool.
Cool.
Right, now we've picked up a rare loot card from the slaying the bad guys. That's their drop.
I've hit 3.
No, because that blessing's gone now. It was only 1 use.
Oh, right.
So, you ready to be immensely disappointed? We have Black Knight Greaves. So this item is too broken to be of any use. You may give this to a blacksmith and pay 600 crowns to have it fixed and receive greaves from the marketplace deck. So it's a bit like a backhanded compliment.
How about no?
They sell for 30. I mean, to be fair, I think if you pay 600 to get these repaired, it's actually a lot cheaper than buying greaves.
Really?
I think so. I think they're quite expensive greaves. But I don't know if any of us would actually want them, to be fair. But in any event, they sell for 30. So does anyone want to carry these?
I'll carry them. I've got space.
Okay, so you have the Black Knight Greaves. And they weigh 1. So Jack's got those, and then there is a reward which the Bloodmoon Guild pay you for basically clearing out the dungeon so they could get the Spear of Caulsedus back. So each accursed receives 4d6 times 10 crowns, and the group as a whole receives a rare loot card, so that's good. So shall I use the spinner for this, or do you want to roll the dice each?
I'll do the spinner.
Yeah, but we'll all get the same. Unless it says roll separately.
No, it doesn't. It just says each accursed receives 4d6 times 10 crowns.
Spinner it is.
Okay, so let's set it going. So spinning away. Let's see what the first one is. Prepare to be disappointed.
6 times 10 isn't that much.
No, especially when your first roll is a 2.
Oh yeah, 4 dice though, isn't it? Okay,
It
it's
is.
2, yep.
Spinning again.
I'll add them up as you go.
cool. So what we got from the Wheel of Misfortune? Was
Nice.
slightly
No.
better. Is that 4?
Yeah.
Third
Next.
time lucky. It's not going to be much gold at all, is it? Hopefully the rare loot card will be good. Is that 4 or 3?
4, I think, just.
Okay.
It's on 10.
Final spin. Let's get a 6. Get a 6. Get a 6. A fucking 1.
11. That is 110 crowns each. Which isn't actually that bad.
Hang on. How did we get that much? What was the total on the dice then?
11 times 10.
Oh, yes. So each Accursed receives. Okay, yeah, no, that's a lot better than I thought. So 110 for everyone, is it?
Yeah.
So Jack is on 155, I think.
I'll make it 470, mate.
Yeah, I'm on 470 as well.
So am I.
Hang on. I've gone. Oh, I'm looking at the souls. That'd be why. So yeah, 470. Vicky's 470. Are we all on 470?
Yeah. And don't forget, we still got the scriptures to sell, so we're actually
Rich.
We've got enough
Yeah.
money to buy an elephant.
and a house.
What if we buy a house and put an elephant in it?
Yeah.
We'll get a house and put it on the elephant.
Yeah.
You see, what in favour of?
Dave, this isn't Discworld.
So a hermit.
Need a turtle for that.
A elephant.
Yeah, we'd have to add about 3,000 days to each journey if it was a turtle.
Okay, and we've got a rare loot card as well, so hopefully you won't be disappointed for like a third time here. So we have, oh, this is cool, an angelic quiver. Now first of all, it's made of gold, so that's good, and it's blessed.
I do want gold, though. Yeah, good point. I'm claiming the gold. Yoink.
Claiming the gold. So equipped, +1 damage to all ranged attacks dealt with bows.
Yeah, I'm happier with my +1 attack.
Okay, so can you hold the angelic quiver, Jack?
I certainly should be able to. Bear with me.
I think you're on. I think you're maxed out on strength. In fact, I think the Black Knight Greaves may even took you over your strength limit.
I'm not sure about that. Hold on.
What's your strength?
1, 2. My weight limit's 14, or should be.
What's your strength?
4. I'm 14.
Is your strength 4, Jack? Oh yeah, so it is. Yeah, so. But so you can carry it. So the angelic quiver takes you up to 14.
It's then going to be the little tussle about who gets the damage on the weapon.
You claimed that last time as a compromise, so.
House and sale. Yeah.
Yeah, but Jack, you didn't call it, did you? So I'm gonna do it. Dibs.
You dipped it a minute ago.
Did you actually say dibs?
You did actually say dibs,
Did
yeah.
you? Hang on. Do I need to stop the stream and rewind?
Liam, just stop it, mate. Shotgun, and I will find a fucking blunderbuss this time.
Yeah, but you know, law of dibs, you actually have to say the word dibs.
You did.
Thanks, Vicky. I'm backed up by 2 higher authorities.
Okay. I'm outvoted.
You are outvoted. I was actually going to say I'm prepared to open it up to a roll rather than...
Right. Okay. So you've got that then. So I think that's it. We've just kind of walked that dungeon. Really, no opposition whatsoever. The level 7 monsters just clearly aren't standing up to our enhanced characters now.
Well, you say that. Vicky's got internal bleeding, and I'm...
But nobody rolled a 1, so I'm okay. But I do have to get rid of my internal bleeding, please.
Yes. I also am 2/3 mad.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that was before you started playing.
Well, we can probably sort that out in a tavern and stuff if you want to go drinking and run the risk of becoming an alcoholic. That would get rid of your insanity.
It's a risk I'm prepared to take.
So I can get a feel for town then. Jack's going to be downing a few bevies and what? If presumably if we go to Grimford, if we can get to Grimford, we're going to hit the blacksmith up and use that gold item to do some crafting for Jack's bow, are we?
Yeah.
Well, gold crafting for somebody's weapon.
Well, I mean, in all seriousness here, opening this up so that none of the characters fall off a cliff. I mean, I think Vicky and I already have +6 damage against demons, so I don't think we're eligible for it again in our current weapons. Vicky has another weapon she picked up, which I think she was keen to craft. Jack can craft his bow, and I think Dave can craft his maul, but...
Yeah, the 2d6, 3d6 plus 8 damage, ignoring endurance, just sounds hilarious to me. Just throw that out there.
True. I also quite like the idea of 3d6 plus 9 exploding damage.
That's true. You know, we might as well just all sit in the pub and just let you go in the dungeon.
We can place bets on who survives.
Where would I be without my barbarian butler, Dave?
I know Jack's being generous, but he did dibs it last time on the... As somebody else did something, Jack dibs the gold to smith the weapon.
Well, how about this? We run the spinner, and as long as the spinner doesn't land on red, Jack gets it.
Okay.
I'll take that. I was going to go odds and evens against each on against
Oh! It was so nearly red.
You were so hoping for that, weren't you? I might point out, by the way, that we've got more than enough money to add 1d6 damage to Dave's weapon anyway, using the Nephilim. The, whatever it's called, raw Netherium.
Yeah, that does something different though, I think, doesn't it? Raw Netherium.
No, it just costs more.
Oh, does it? Okay, fair enough. Well, okay, well, so we've got some options then. So, presumably I'm going to blacksmith your weapon, Jack. If I can do something with Dave's with the raw Netherium, I will. Jack,
is there any way of making my weapon have cleave? Because that would be funny too.
Dave, it's a maul.
I don't think there is.
Yeah, I'm going to swing it in an arm.
I'm trying to turn it into a death mattock.
I'll have a look. I'll see what there is. And Jack needs to level up because he's the only level 6 character in the group now.
I need to visit a healer.
What, for your internal bleeding?
I need to get rid of my internal bleeding, and then I need to visit a pub because I got 3 insanity.
What does the rule actually say for internal bleeding?
What's it over? So,
Uh,
the big book.
here's the big one.
Yeah, back page.
There you go.
So, internal bleeding reads, that last blow has lacerated your insides. A deep hot pain fills your body. During the darkness phase, whenever a 1 is rolled, suffer 1 wound.
But it doesn't actually say it's an injury though, does it?
It does, unless they're injuries.
Oh, is it an injury? Okay.
So, unless specified otherwise, all injuries can be cured at a healer. And it doesn't specify otherwise.
Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, we need to go and sort Vicky out then. That's going to cost a reasonable amount of money, I would have thought. Is there anything else anyone wants to do? Is anyone eligible for a second tattoo? Jack, you are, aren't you? Or...
I've got no tattoo I want, mate, to be honest. I'd rather save the cash.
Okay.
There's that money there. I'm just looking at the blacksmith very quickly. Demonite shards and raw Netherium, you're right, it's not quite the same as gold. Rather than 1d6, 1 raw Netherium would add +4 damage.
Which I think is personally better because it's a better average.
Yeah.
Hello, my pretty.
Agreed. Demonite
Netherium.
But then also at the same time, I know it's getting a bit greedy here, and maybe we've got 2 Netheriums, but if you look at Dave's character, Dave isn't falling off a cliff anytime soon. Whereas you look at my character needs really high rolls to put damage on people now.
Yeah,
Likewise.
Liam, if you hold back for just a second, you two, I'm pretty. We also have Demonite shards as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Demonite shards. 1 does +1 damage. 2 does +2. 3 does +3. It's cheaper than the Ethereum stuff.
Okay.
Well, I'm quite happy to let Liam have the +4 if I get the +3. That's fine.
Yeah, you see, there's plenty of options there with the amount of money we've got to play about with.
We've got the angelic scriptures to sell, which we haven't done yet.
We've got those. And how much raw Ethereum have we got? Because we've got Vicky's weapon as well. I know she doesn't use it as much as me, but Dave's got a raw.
I don't.
Ethereum.
Sorry, Vicky, go
I
on.
don't use it a lot, but there was a point in this dungeon that I thought about using it and just didn't, because 1d6 +2 wasn't gonna do anything.
No, but you're against demons. Yours is 2d6 +2, isn't it?
My javelin is,
Not the axe.
but not the axe, which is my melee weapon.
Okay. But your javelin's your main one, isn't it? Because it's I suppose what I'm getting at is it worth making your javelin even better by shoving some Ethereum in it at some point?
Can do. I'll be happy with either. I do try and keep my distance because I'm squishy.
Yeah, I was going to say, as much as you're tempted to put it onto the axe, you're not going to use it as often as my bow or
No, not in the
the hammer
slightest.
or Liam's mace. It's just, it's a waste compared with them.
Because the way I'm kind of looking at it, unless you guys think differently here, is Dave and Jack can still go miles actually down the road before they even need any buffs on their weapons. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have them, but they can go for a long time before they even need close to needing buffs. Vicky and I are reaching a peak, so I would have thought the 2 Netheriums that we've got would be better on Vicky's javelin and my hammer. Shove the gold into Jack to give him another d6, and maybe shove the Demonite shards into Dave's maul or something.
What do I do? Yeah. Is that +2, isn't it? The Demonite shard?
Depends how many we've got.
That's +1 for each one you've got.
Yeah, basically.
Right, okay. What does the Bane Crystal do?
See, the Bane Crystal's really cool as well. Jack's got the book out though.
Melee and ranged. The Bane Crystal is a lot cheaper. That does +3 damage. Critical hits with this weapon will also cause 1 poison.
I'll have that one, please.
That one fits for any of them. If we've got a Bane Crystal, we've got Ethereum, and now we have gold, we can afford to do all of us.
I've got Bane Crystal.
And doesn't it sound quite cool if you've got the Death Maul of Bane or whatever?
The Bane Maul of Poison.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've put a Bane Maul of Poison Death.
Yeah. Yes, that'll be me, please.
Okay, well I think it's agreed then. We need to go and find a blacksmith. Jack needs to level up, and a load of people, as chat rightly say, need to go to the pub to get their sanity back.
Yes.
I badly need to go to the pub to get my sanity back, but that's not game related.
It also might be worth, having played this campaign once before, it depends whether we are able to do a side quest next or whether you go straight to chapter 9, but when you do the chapter